go and get help.
Encourage growth should be banned from farms. Jackie Ashley, ITN.
The Irish swimmer Michelle Smith, who came out of nowhere to win 3 Olympic golds, is at the centre of a new drugs allegation. Michelle became Ireland's sporting heroine after her phenomenal success at Atlanta. But she's under investigation over claims that she tampered with a drug sample. She'll hold a news conference in the next hour. Finally, Tony Blair's taking Prime Minister's questions at Westminster now. Earlier, he took them at number 10.gov.uk, a first for a British Prime Minister. Sir David Frost put to him some of the hundreds of questions sent from computers in homes, offices, schools and internet cafes around the country. William Hague got in on the act too on his website.
Right, there's a question come through live. Did you watch Mr. Blair's internet broadcast this morning? And the answer is I didn't watch his broadcast this morning.
On the early evening news, we'll have details of that press conference in which the Irish swimmer Michelle Smith is going to talk about the drug allegations against her. Also, we report from Israel on the eve of celebrations to mark the country's 50th anniversary. That's at 5:40.
Very good afternoon and welcome to Calendar East. The funeral of Kirsty Carver from East Yorkshire is likely to take place at the end of this week after the coroner agreed to release her body. The body of Kirsty, who was 22, was found at Spurn Point 5 weeks after she'd gone missing. Post-mortem has revealed Kirsty, who was a police computer operator, died from head injuries. A local man, Craig Belcher, who's 23, is remanded in custody, charged with her murder. Experts investigating the sinking of a ship in the North Sea are today travelling to the area where the ship went down off the coast of Whitby. Meanwhile, a deckhand from Goole has been telling how he quit the ship on the morning it sailed on its fateful voyage. Ships and helicopters have located the wreck of the Belize-registered vessel, the Rima, on the seabed. It's thought 5 men on board the ship have perished. Accident investigators are speaking to their families. Divers or remote control cameras may be used to examine the wreckage as part of the inquiry. Carl Lambert had worked on the ship since last November and was due to sail with it last weekend. He says there were no clues as to why she went down.
No idea. Mystery. Really is. It was tragic mystery. I mean, we'll find out when divers go down. I just can't think.
2 toddlers are recovering in hospital today after surviving a car crash in which the driver believed to be their mother was killed. The accident happened on the A1605 Fakenham Road in Norfolk when the car hit a bridge parapet. Police say the car rolled over and ended up on its side in a nearby river. The crash is being investigated and police are appealing for witnesses to contact him. The children, who are just 18 months and 3 years old, are suffering from shock. A man who was stabbed repeatedly by an attacker in his home is in a stable condition in hospital. David Stokes, who's 56, and his wife Jane, who also suffered cuts, were attacked at their home on Westbury Road in Humberston near Grimsby. The scene was cordoned off by detectives yesterday. A 30-year-old man who also suffered injuries has since been released from hospital and is now in custody at Grimsby Police Station. A delegation of former fishermen from Hull handed in a petition to the Prime Minister this afternoon as part of their 15-year fight to win compensation. The trawlermen set off this morning. They're due to meet several MPs later today. The men received no redundancy money when the industry collapsed in the 1970s following the cod wars, and they now want compensation. They've collected a 13,000 signature petition and say they hope the Labour government will be sympathetic to their claims.
There was going to offer some compensation in 1976, but unfortunately before anything was put in place, the Tory government taken over. But nevertheless, this government has fully supported us whilst in opposition. The scream about injustices, well, this is a clear case now to put matters right for the ex-decent water trawlermen of Britain.
More than £250,000 is being spent on cameras to trap speeding motorists and stop crashes at accident black spots across Lincolnshire. A video camera here has already reduced accidents, but Lincolnshire police say 80 people a year die in crashes. Now 8 other cameras will be put up to try and deter motorists from breaking the law. across Oak Cliff Hill will be the first site to get a speed camera, with a total of 24 going up over the next few years.
The whole purpose of the cameras is to reduce accidents, not simply catch speeders. If at the end of the year we catch no speeders and we have no accidents, that is successful.
Finally, horse lovers in Lincolnshire have defended their claims that they have the tallest Shire horse in Britain after a pony protection centre in London claimed their horse was bigger. Goliath, who lives at the Northcote Heavy Horse Centre near Spilsby, is more than 19 hands high. That's more than half an inch taller than his rival, say staff. The 21-year-old stallion costs around £75 a week to feed, but he's getting on. Goliath suffers from arthritis and rheumatism, put down to his overwork in his youth. Oh, that's it from Calendaries for now. Bye-bye.